So I'm going to take you through some circuits now that you can do in your house, and I've just picked out some household items. Potatoes, a bottle of water that's full, and 2 tins, okay? So you can use things around your house as weights if you want to work with weights. And can I say that if you have osteoporosis or osteopenia, it's a good idea to work with weights, okay? It strengthens up the bones. So we're going to start off with some heel digs and bicep curls, just like we did in the warm-up. You can pick up 2 tins. It's only 400 grams, but a little weight's better than no weight. Heel digs and bicep curls. So when you're doing your warm-up and you're transferring into your circuits, please don't be tempted to stop and sit down between them, or between the circuits as well. It's really important that the heart rate stays up and that there's no sudden change in the heart rate. So these are your heel digs, pushing the heel forward and softening into the supporting knee. The bicep curls don't need to be that fast if you don't want them to be. You can have time with the arms and go full time with the legs. Or you can just leave the arms relaxing and do the legs only, or a combination of them all. So you're aiming for about 1.5 to 2 minutes of each of the circuits. Okay. Our next station I'm going to show you is the hamstring curls. So we did these in the warm-up as well. Your hamstring is this muscle that runs from below the knee all the way up into your hip. Alright, so we're strengthening that one by pulling the heel up to the back of your hip. The arms swinging just helps with the momentum a wee bit. So I'm going to turn side on again. And you'll see that my legs, my knees, stay nice and wide. The wider the feet can be, and the more of a wee knee bend in the middle, the harder your heart works. So, up here is easier, and down here is more difficult. Work at your own level. And it's a good idea if you are exercising in the house on your own, that you maybe text somebody or phone somebody and tell them that you're starting, and then maybe think about telling them that you've finished, just so that we know you're safe. Okay, 1.5 to 2 of hamstring curls. Fantastic. I'm going to show you a simple sit to stand exercise. So I'm going to use my piano stool. It's better if you can to use quite a solid chair, so a dining room chair maybe. The couch isn't ideal, but if you are quite happy getting up and out your couch without too much effort, then feel free to use it if that's all you've got. So, our sit to stand exercise is a very practical one because it helps us get up out of more difficult seats. It keeps the legs strong, down here, and into the butt as well, okay? Now there's lots of different levels to this. The easier sit to stand that we would do in the lower level classes is just simply sitting back in the chair, bring the weight forward, standing up, and when you sit down, make sure you can feel the chair at the back of your calves. Nice and easy. And again, try for 1.5 to 2 minutes of these. If you're in the level 3 and 4 classes though, I would rather that you went at a better pace. Stand and sit a little bit quicker. You also have an option of bringing in some shoulder work. So, you can stand up with the bottle, sit down, and then maybe reach high with the bottle and bring it down. Stand up, sit down, shoulder press, changing arm each time. Another option is to take the bottle into both hands and use it like a weight, like this. Stand up, sit down, and push. Making it more difficult is to stand and push, and sit and push. Stand and push, and sit and push. This is where I leave this bottle on my kitchen worktop, and one of my girls goes and opens it straight after they've exercised. I will have fizzy water all over the kitchen floor. For those of you who want to, you don't even have to use a chair. You can squat. If you're squatting, your feet are about hip width apart. The knees must go over the middle toe. You're pushing your hips back and down as if you're sitting in a low chair. And you're aiming for the hips to maybe get to about knee level, but don't worry if they don't go that low. If your knees hurt, a little gentle squat like this is just fine. Be very careful, whichever squat you're doing, that you don't bow forward. Always keep your chest up. Okay. Our next exercise is simply double side steps. So, again, depending on how much space you've got, you're going to take 2 wide steps to the right and 2 wide steps to the left. If you want to, you can just make it 1 if you haven't got such a wide space to use. To make that a little bit more difficult, I've got a 2 kilogram bag of totties. So let's do some upright rows. And the wider and deeper the legs go, the more the heart has to work. So the better workout you get for your cardio, heart and your lungs. Upright rows. Well, the elbows lead the way. The potatoes, the tin, or whatever you're using just comes up like you're zipping up a jacket, but the elbows are always higher than the wrists. Okay. Our next circuit exercise, Alison, you'll need to follow me with this one. We're just going to climb the stairs, simple as that. So, excuse my messy house, come on through. If you have a staircase in your house, then it's simply walking up the stairs and carefully turning. If you've got a banister, please use it and walk back down. Now, it's a very automatic thing, especially when you're walking downstairs, to look down. And we don't want that really. We want to try and keep as upright a posture as we possibly can. If you only have a step coming into your house, front door step, then just up, up, down, down, as we would in class if we had the box steps. Remember to always change the leading leg. Do maybe 4 or 6 on one, and then change onto the other leg there. Okay, again 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Say hello to my wee dog. This is Max, and he just does not know what on earth his mummy is up to, jumping around the lounge like a loony. He's quite happy. Okay, the final one I'm going to show you is knee lifts. So the knee comes up in line with the hip. Again, we want to keep quite a good pace to this. Now, if you've had a hip replacement, you need to be careful that the knee doesn't come too high. Hip replacements, I need a downward slope in your thigh all the way through. Everybody else, you can get them as high as you like. But be very careful. The knee comes to the chest does not hold to the knee. Keep upright. And you can tap your knees. You can make that bigger. Or you can even tap lower down your leg if you like. The higher the arms, the harder your heart has to work. So keep it nice and low if you prefer. Or you can bring in your tins again with a chest press. The hands are just pushing out straight to chest level. Be careful that you don't jolt into your joints. Keep it slow and controlled. And if you've got bottles of water in the house, this one's a little bit big for the chest press. You could do it between the 2 hands. But a 2 litre bottle is 2 kilos. So if you've got the smaller ones, 1 litre bottles, that's 1 kilo. So you can fill that up with tap water and use it as a hand weight. So that's the circuits that I'm going to show you today. Please be aware the routine of a class. So don't do your circuits without doing a warm-up first. And don't do your circuits without doing a cool down at the end, especially those with a history of cardiac problems. It's really important that the heart rate doesn't change dramatically and suddenly. So you want to warm up slowly and carefully. You want to then do your circuits continuously and go straight in to the cool down. Don't sit down between them. I'm now going to record in a separate video a relaxation, and I'm going to do backward chaining as well. Thank you.